Most of my viewers are 1000 rated, and that is not the rating they really deserve. They can play much better just by making some minor changes and focusing on the board. In this video I'll show you 7 tips to get really better just by watching this video on YouTube. You're here to make progress, so I'll better start. First one, play classic or rapid chess. That is a very important thing. You have a time to make plans, in other words, you can think. Try to use your time wisely. If you're 100% sure that it is the best move usually in the openings, you can move immediately. If you are not sure, better look up for a better move. If there is not, play that one. Do not rush, as if you are given a time, why not to use it? The second one is look for the threats. Seems like a simple and obvious thing, but a lot of beginners often forget about this. For example, he has a strong mate in attack and he just attacks.
Bruh.
Meanwhile, his opponent creates another threat and just stops his attack and wins something, for example. Every time your opponent moves a piece, ask yourself, what is even the idea of this move? Do not focus only on the one moved piece. Check if there is something that another piece can do, and if everything seems good, you can do your idea. Also consider that your idea can be stronger than his. For example, you can mate and he attacks your pawn. Of course, you don't need to defend it, just mate. This is a similar one, but don't focus on one spot. You see, chess is played on the 8x8 board, but some beginners are thinking on small areas of the board, and eventually lose in other places. Fourth, don't do silly traps. What do I even mean by that? To start, say bye-bye to your favorite scholar's mate. I don't know why does it even work. Just think. He starts with early queening. Okay, nothing bad so far. He develops a bishop. Well, what does the bishop do? Attacks the f7 square and queen does too. What does it threatening? Mate. Play knight f6 and that's all. It's that simple. The reason why I tell you not to play them. If your opponent will notice the threat, you are dead. Really, your position is worse from the beginning. Better develop your knights and bishops. Fifth, do not blunder. Such an easy advice, right? But it is crucial. The chess game is not a game who will make more exciting moves. Chess is about not making blunders. Even if your game is perfect and you lost a queen in one move, you lose. No one cares that you was winning. So, if you do not blunder, you have a big chance to win, as your opponent can blunder too. 6. Do not learn openings. I mean, do not learn a lot of them. For white, I would recommend to check the most popular response, for example 44, for your rating, and then learn a basic setup and idea for the game. For black, the same. As the majority of you are below 1000 rating, I'd recommend you to learn Skyrocket. It is simple and good. But if I have problems in the middle game, what do? The solution is simple. You need to have ideas. The ideas is the key thing to win a chess game, but you will be finding them only after lots of practice. As you want to get better faster, just look up for some good ideas and strategies for the openings you learned, watch some top-rated games with the opening. But what if it doesn't work? Well, I still have a really cool advice. Just don't blunder. That is that simple. If you don't want to lose, just don't do mistakes. Let your opponent do some sort of plans, prevent them, and eventually he'll do a blunder too. Thank you so much for watching. If you really made some progress, write here in the comments. I'll be glad to read all of this. Hope you enjoyed. Cranberry.